Hey, y'all. My OCD. How are you doing? I'm sorry I've been gone. I cut my finger very badly and needed stitches, but I was too scared to get stitches, so I got steri strips, which took longer to heal. It's not completely healed. It still hurts when I touch it, but I'm here. Let me go ahead and open up my app for the first person at 9 o'clock. I do want to announce that this is my last free reading. I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be back doing weekly readings, but I will now require a minimum $5 donation to reserve your spot. And that will start opening on Thursday morning. So I'll take donations all day until 9 o'clock to do those tarot readings, but this is my last free reading. I'm swamped. My private bookings are over the top. I can't. I'm swamped. So this decision was made in my best interest. I am still going to be doing free readings, but I'll be doing pop-up readings on Instagram and Facebook as my work schedule allows. I'm incredibly busy with private bookings. So I missed you guys. And the first name I have at 9 o'clock, Lord, y'all are waiting on me. It's Seba. Hey, Seba. And the list will close at 20. If you would like to get an extended guaranteed weekly reading, you can still submit a donation until I'm finished with this list. The Cash App and PayPal donation information is in the details of my video. There's a minimum $5 donation for that also. See Showcase is next. All I ask is that you thumbs up this video, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and be present when your name is called. If you have to leave, it's understandable. I will probably be done by midnight. Hey, Sharonda. I have you, Sharonda. Sharonda's next. Brooke is next. Brooke is next. Deja. Deja. Deja, I have you. Hey, Sage. I have you. Hey, Capo. I have you. Hey, Marlene. I have you. Hey, Jelly Low. Seba, you're first. Chelsea, I have you. Chelsea, I have you. Hey, Nima, welcome. Nima, I have you. Jelly Low, I have you. Divine E, welcome. I have you. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Brooke, you're good. Christine. Positive for Life, let me know if you want your reading during the live or if you want me to do it in a private link. Christina, I have you. Hey, Jasmine. I have you. Say thank you. Thank you. I'm trying something different. I'm working on some music, but this is a start. I appreciate it. And thank you, Brooke. Thank you for the compliments on my hair. Lachelle. Hey, Lachelle. If you submit a donation, please let me know so that I don't put your name here. I'm still at 9 p.m. though, y'all. Brooke, I have you. Nima. Hey, Nima. Hey, Pinky Lee. I have you. Hey, Bria. BREA. I have you. Number 17. Jelly Law, I have you. Hey, May. Hey, May. I've been gone for two weeks, at least 2 weeks, because I sliced my finger trying to cut an avocado. It rolled. So when I went to chop it, I chopped my finger, and I should have got stitches when I was at the hospital, but it's healed enough for me to start working. So I apologize for not being here. May I have you? Hey, Louise. Thank you, Sharonda, for your compliments. Bria, thank you also for your compliments. It's good to see you. And Anna F is lucky number 20. So Louise, I have you. Seb, I have you. Jasmine White, hi, welcome. May, I have you. You're on the list. Hey, Jackie O. I reached my limit. 20 is the most I'll take for my free readings. And this week, this is the last free reading that I will be doing on Thursdays. I will be requiring a minimum $5 donation for now on. I will be popping in as my schedule allows on Facebook and Instagram to do free readings there. But thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Miranda. Hey, welcome. If you would like to book a private reading, the details of that is also on the description of my video on my website, www.𝐼𝙨𝙘𝙀.com. I am doing phone call readings, increments of 15 minutes, and video chat readings. So if you like that better, or if you would like a video recording reading, a conjuring, astrology, destiny card, cardiology reports, please check all that out on my website. May I have you? Brooke, thank you again. Seb, I have you. Positive for life. Thank you. Thank you, May. It was a lot to decide to stop doing these free readings, but I am so busy. If you all don't know, I'm a single mom of 3. I don't have very much help, and I have to work from home on top of being an entrepreneur, and my schedule just does not fit me to continue on in this way. So thank you guys for your support. Capo, I have you. Nima, I have you. Hey, Jerry Sanchez. Hey, welcome. Hey, Jamila. Hey, welcome. Marlene, I have you. Hey, Sage. Brooke. Yes, Brooke, I do. My natal Mars is in Libra. So all of this Capricorn energy is squaring my rising, squaring my Mars in the 4th house of home and family. And I'm Cancer rising, which is ruled by the 4th house. So, and my Jupiter is in Aries, retrograde, where Mars and Chiron are. My North Node is also in Aries in the 10th house of career. I'm getting my butt kicked astrologically right now. The entire year I've been getting my butt kicked. So I knew that the workload was coming. Astrology, check your chart. Thank you, Sharonda. Hey, Miranda. Yes, because I'm dropping this ball on you all. If you would like to send a donation throughout the entirety of this reading, I'll leave it open. It is a minimum $5 donation. If you don't get the message, that's fine. I'll send you your money back. I have to set these boundaries. So 2020 has been a lot. It's been a lot for everybody, but Spirit's got my back. Sometimes we're not on the same page, but I know that there's a greater plan out there for me. So, but we're not talking about me. I'm here for you. Hi, you guys. Welcome. My name is Brother Rory, aka 𝐼𝙨𝙘𝙀 Tarot, and this is my weekly live reading, WWYO, Words with Your 𝐼𝙨. And tonight we are focusing on the craziness happening in the sky, your road to ascension reading, where I'll be addressing your Mercury retrograde energy, a repeated lesson of what is coming back to you during the Mercury retrograde season. We're currently in the shadow period where Mercury will be retrograde all of October and a little bit of November, as it typically is. And that usually brings us in the high vibration, second chances, in the low vibration, some karmic lessons that we have not learned. So I'll be looking at that energy. Saturn, finally, the Lord of Karma, is stationed direct in the sign of Capricorn, and we will be looking at your karmic blessings for learning your lessons. And for those of you who have submitted a donation, thank you very much for supporting me and my channel. You'll be getting an extended reading looking at your blockages in tarot that prevent you from getting those karmic blessings, and you'll be getting a planetary supporting energy that will assist you in your transformation. So let me move this out the way. Hey Ty, hey Tiana. Yes, my free list is closed. I've met 20. I am going to leave the window open for the rest of the evening. If you would like to get an extended reading, it is a minimum $5 donation, and you will be sent that via a private video link based off of your choice. If you want me to send it through email or social media. If you send a donation, please contact me so I know who you are and where to send it. Otherwise, I don't know how to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. May says I just started getting into astrology, so this is really okay. Great. So if you're new to my channel, I do use astrology, numerology, and Reiki, as well as destiny cards to assist me in interpreting the spreads. So you will hear me referencing zodiac signs, numbers, and chakras throughout the reading as the messages come to me. Also, when I read tarot, I see our court cards, page, knights, queens, and kings as people. However, tarot is not restricted to gender. So just because I pull a queen or a king does not necessarily mean a woman or man, but more so the feminine or masculine energies of that sign. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open it up with my prayer. Call upon divine, and I ask that you surround and protect me by the impenetrable white light of the divine. I ask that you remove all negative thoughts, feelings, energies, and attacks from my head and from my heart. And I ask that you send all negative thoughts, feelings, energies, and attacks towards me back to the senders and heal us all in the process. Spirit, I pray that you send me messages to be as clear as light and easy to understand with help from my spirit guides, the ancestors, and the archangels. And that you surround and protect me by the impenetrable white light of the divine from now for all of eternity. And that you continue to allow me to be a beacon of light and channel for messages of the highest good. As above, so below, so it is, and so it will be. Amen. All right, 7, let's go. We're going to be focusing on your Mercury retrograde energy, your karmic blessings, what's coming back to you, your rewards, thanks to Saturn's blessings, and then your shadow energy. Oh, wow. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom of your deck. So this is shadow energy. You've got heavy cup energy. So this Mercury retrograde could be transiting in one of the relationship houses. It could be first house of self. It could be fourth house of family, fifth house of dating. It could be seventh house of partnerships and enemies, especially with Mercury retrograde and Scorpio enemies. And it could also be 6, 7, 8, not 8th, 11th house of friendships and communities. But then you have an emotional connection to this karmic lesson and the blessings that are coming to you during the season. Ace of Cups is about self-love, getting your needs met, being emotionally fulfilled, but it's also new ways of being happy, finding your happiness and what makes you happy and brings joy into your life. Your Mercury retrograde energy, Seba, is represented by the 7 of Cups, clarified by the world. So the world is the 21st card in tarot. We'll go to the smallest digit, which equals 3. 3 brings in the energy of the Empress card, also the sign of Libra. Libra could be in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. If not, the 7 energy is faith. So this is going to be a test of your faith during the Mercury retrograde period, and a test of your patience. You are going to need to clear your third eye chakra during this period also, because 7 is spiritual intuition. So you need to trust in your own gut instincts and your signs and synchronicities as it pertains to where you are investing your love and your support. The 7 of Cups shows that there's some confusion here about a community. World card means a brotherhood. So it could be some instability or confusions about the world events that's affecting your life. It could be affecting your job that's happening in the world. It could be also dealing with foreigners, things and people living at a distance, or contemplating about traveling with the world card. This is also an energy for cycles that end for new ones to begin. So this, although you've got an odd number here, 7, I feel that there's only a delay in your ability to overcome the obstacles presented to you in the Mercury retrograde period, because cycles are supposed to end. So I feel very confident in your ability to get through your emotional confusion. 7 of Cups also could bring you some options. You could be getting a second chance in the high vibration of some type of wish fulfillment with the 7 of Cups energy. Something you've been praying for, especially if this has been delayed. Mercury retrograde can finally bring it back to you, especially if it's involving those energies resonating with the world card. So your karmic rewards and blessings, thanks to Saturn, is represented by the energy of the 7 of Pentacles, clarified by the moon. So you got a heavy 7 here. Also, 7 brings in the energy of the Chariot card, major arcana, representing the sign of Cancer. Chariot is victory over all obstacles. So again, Spirit is affirming that you will be fine. If there just are some delays and probably some difficulties making head over heart decisions, your heart is going to be in the way, 7, which is why Spirit is asking you to be realistic, especially while Neptune is still retrograde. Pluto is now stationed direct. There's no more BS. The truth is coming out, and that's what this energy is. 7 of Pentacles is you minding your resources. You find this patience here. You find the people, the careers, the hobbies that are worth your time and your energy. 7 of Pentacles also shows you being more gracious to yourself on this journey. This is the road to ascension. So it takes some time, and you realize that. The energy of the moon represents the sign of Pisces, which also could be in your chart, sun, moon, rising, or the chart of someone where this reading resonates. 18 is 9. 9 is completion. So by the end of this Mercury retrograde, you'll get this world card energy. Moon card in the high vibration, it's Neptune, wishes. So again, some wish fulfillment in the high vibration. In the low vibration, because Saturn has a funny way of giving us blessings. You know, it's not always coated in sugar and roses. The moon card can also be some type of fear that you have to face. You finally get the guts to face these fears. You finally get the guts to face even the truth, because moon card is secrets, but the reward is the secret comes out for you. Thank you, 7, so very much for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. There we go. 7 is a Cancer. That's where all that 7 energy is coming from here. As Brooke says, you're right about Saturn's blessing not being candy coated. That's for sure. Let me tell you something. Saturn can kiss my booty. That's how I feel about all this Capricorn Saturn energy this year. I know that it's going to be worth it in the end, but I mean, Spirit just drags you through the mud until you're like, nah, I'm good. I don't even want it anymore. No, you're too far. You got to finish it. So let's get through this retrograde period so you can get those blessings. All right, seashell case is next. And 7, since you are Cancer sun, if things have been challenging it's the energy in the stars. So please do be compassionate towards yourself. Seashell case, let's get started with your reading. What is it? What is it? The two of wands. If you're new to my channel, my spirit guides like to throw cards all over the place. So welcome. See? Do you see? Do you see? They think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. Ooh. Ooh. You have some decisions to make. The Two of Wands did not show itself, but you are at some type of crossroads at the end of this Mercury retrograde period. The Wheel of Fortune, seashell case, is at the bottom of your deck. This is the number 10. 10 is completion. Also, Capricorn energy. Lord Saturn must have heard me talking smack. But Saturn is trying to bless you. It's trying to remove some things to make way for a new path. This is fortune. This could be some type of luck, some type of blessing. It could be something you may think is too good to be true. But again, Mercury retrograde isn't all bad. It brings second chances. Whatever is happening is a domino effect. The decisions that you make over your entire life when the Wheel of Fortune is shadowing your energy. So it is very important that you learn these lessons because it is critical for your spiritual ascension. Your Mercury retrograde energy seashell case is represented by the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Swords. You're getting a chance to do something outside of your comfort zone. This could be involving work, career, or family, or your own health with the Pentacle card energy, or you're getting some type of mental stability with the Sword cards. Seven of Swords is telling me that you're either not ready or you don't want to face the music. Eight of Pentacles is requiring some hard work, some elbow grease. You're going to have to put in some late hours to receive these rewards. This is some type of commitment, some job, some type of obligation that you have to do that makes you a bit uncomfortable with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords also is an energy of secrets, dishonesty. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio will bring out the truth. So if there's some type of, I'm hearing it, take it where it resonates. If there's some type of like gossip, rumor, or something through the grapevine between home and work, is what I hear. Keep your mouth shut and just be a fly on the wall. If y'all watched the debate last night. Just be a fly on the wall and stick to what is important. Do not give up in the Mercury retrograde period, because I do feel like your responsibilities may be greater and it may cause you some type of stress. It may make you feel like you want to run away. The Seven of Swords energy. If you learn these lessons and stick to it, the karmic blessings that you will receive is represented by the energy of the Queen of Wands, clarified by the High Priestess. So 7, High Priestess does not come out very often when I do my readings, because I usually read for people who are gifted. A lot of my clients are tarot readers themselves, astrologers, light workers, healers themselves. So when the High Priestess comes out, it's some type of indication of your third eye opening, where you're getting an opportunity to use your own inherited gifts. This is also representing the sign of Cancer, which could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your third eye is going to save you here. And that's this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio energy. You have to see the truth, be open, be honest, but trust also in your gut instincts. And that's why you probably need to be watching with your eyes instead of running off at the lip, whatever that resonates for you. A Queen of Wands also represents that fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, which could be in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. If not, this Queen of Wands is you being in a boss energy. A Queen of Wands is receptive. She knows how to receive attention, receive her rewards, receive opportunities here. And before she jumps to it, King energy, she takes stock into what is she going to get out of it. How much physical energy do I have? Wands energy. How much time do I have? Wands energy. You're figuring all this out and you're getting your priorities straight with this energy. And for that reason, you evolve in this high priestess where you know what, where you should go, what you should say, and you are feeling more confident also in your ability to make decisions for yourself. You actually, I heard third eye, but there may be a potential sacral chakra blockage with this Queen of Wands, because the Seven of Swords is also an energy of not being very confident. So toot your own horn, see showcase wherever this is resonating, and stand up for yourself. I want to thank you so very much for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. All right, Sharonda. Let's get started with your reading. If you're new to my channel, I blow on my cards because a mentor suggested that I do that because it dispels the energy. And I've not done readings live in a couple weeks, so precautionary. This is also my new deck that my best friend gave me. The Modern Witch Tarot. My best friend gave it to me. She's a naval JAG officer. She's the bomb. She's my idol. I love her so much. All right, Sharonda. We're going to be looking at your Mercury retrograde energy, the karmic lesson, or what's coming back to you during this Mercury retrograde season, and then your reward, Saturn's blessing for you learning that lesson, and then your shadow energy. Okay. What is that? The Page of Wands. Something you may not have any experience in, travel, communication, receiving some type of messages with that Page of Wands. Huh. Wow. I'm burning up right now. Your Cancer energy is so strong in this reading. Oh my gosh. You've got 3 out of the 4 sevens out of the entire 78 cards. Your shadow energy is the 7 of Swords. You are being pushed to face fears. You are being forced even out of your comfort zone. And this involves, the way you think, the way you perceive things, how you speak to people, how you receive information with this air sword energy. A 7 of Swords is also a truth seeking, and you first have to be honest with the self before you can project that truth to other people, or to accept some type of truth also with the 7 energy. 777, is a lucky number, but it really is a energy from your guide saying, keep the faith. Trust in yourself. You have that natural ability to see through the veil. You can do this by yourself, but it is going to be some type of test of faith for you during the Mercury retrograde season. So Sharonda, your Mercury retrograde energy, what is being returned to you during this season is represented by the energy of the 7 of Pentacles, clarified by the moon. Moon represents emotions. I know you are Cancer sun, and that's where the 7 energy is coming from. It represents the Chariot card, but moon is Pisces energy also. Your Cancer, Sun, Leo rising, and what is your moon sign? I can't remember what your moon sign. Virgo? Is it an earth sign? Aries. Oh, ooh. Aries moon. So you're getting beat up astrologically. It could be, you could be feeling like this internally. And what is being brought back to you is this need to continue to be patient, to persevere here. A Seven of Pentacles is also investments. You are still waiting for something to grow. You've sown your seeds probably even 7 months ago, back in July, around your birthday. You sowed these seeds. You had these intentions here, and it's growing so slow. And you may be feeling defeated. You may be worrying or fearing, moon card energy, that this isn't going to happen. I'm not going to get there. This isn't coming to me. What is taking so long? You astrologically, you're being hammered. Your sun is being hammered. Your moon is being hammered. This full moon was your moon, with Mars and Chiron retrograde against your moon, and you're a Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. You're being hammered, and this is not your fault. So Spirit is asking you to keep the faith. 2020 sucks. I'm not sugarcoating this energy. Everywhere sucks. The United States is a Cancer. So, just imagine you holding on to this collective grief, this collective burden. You are feeling even responsible for the pain of others, and it could be feeling very heavy. That's definitely Pisces moon energy. Take your time. Is what Spirit is asking you to do in the Mercury retrograde period. No, you have not made any mistakes. Yes, you are on the right path. Yes, it's taken some time, but be patient here. You're on the right path. Your karmic blessing and rewards for being patient, getting over your fears, facing them, being truthful and honest, moon card energy, is represented by the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Cups. So this is you finding your personal truth. Queen of Swords is you being in control over your mind. And your mind, what you say to yourself, could either hurt you or it could help you. And you're going to have to be your biggest cheerleader in this period here, Sharonda. With the Queen of Swords, it's the responsibility of your communication. You're taking personal accountability and responsibility for how much information you share to people, how much information you receive, because it could be some miscommunications during the Mercury retrograde energy, where by the end of the period you find out that it's not that big of a deal, or it's not as bad as it seems. You gain that control. Queen energy again. Queen energy is also you being more in an investigator mode. So you're asking the right questions. You are gathering the right information. You're remembering these things. You're remembering your synchronicities. You're remembering your dreams. You're remembering what's being taught to you. And the Seven of Cups is opening multiple different doors, multiple different options. And now you don't have tunnel vision. You could have a third eye blockage also here, because this is being removed. This is a blessing. Some options are coming to you after some period of probably long delay, but your mental state should be better by the end of this period. Sharonda, thank you so very much for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Sharonda says, I literally just had this conversation earlier with a coworker. I've been feeling absolutely terrible. Yes, emotionally and mentally, yes. I completely understand. I mean, if you tell any astrologer your sun, moon, or rising, they will probably be sending you prayers, because at this point, that's all we can do for each other with this energy. It is rough. So when disconnect as much as possible, especially if you are feeling the pain of the collective here. You get on social media and more tragedy, more pain, more arguments, more disagreement. If that's too much, you need to cut it off. You need to disconnect and take a break, because you are taking this in very fast. All right, Brooke, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Thank you so very much, Positive for Life. If you're here, I've got 20 people on my list. I need 20 likes. This is a free reading. This is my last free reading. I would appreciate you all's continued support. All right, Brooke, let's look at your Mercury retrograde energy, seeing your karmic repeated lesson or what is coming back to you during the Mercury retrograde season, and then your rewards, your karmic blessings, thanks to Saturn direct in Capricorn and Tarot. I saw the Page of Cups when I was shuffling. I'm not sure if that'll come back out. Look at there. Look at your energy coming out here, Miss Pisces moon. God, dog, the Seven of Swords is not, it's just, this must be the card of the evening. Maybe you want to escape during the Mercury retrograde season. Run away from other people's BS, or avoiding some type of personal truth that you may have to face. Seven of Swords is taking you outside of your comfort zone in some type of area, either in the area of communication, mental perceptions, or your attitude about life in general. With the Seven of Swords, it may be uncomfortable for you during the Mercury retrograde period, wherever this reading is going to resonate. But you, with this energy, just be honest with yourself. Either you have it or you don't. You can or you can't, and it is what it is. Push through. Okay, keep the faith. Also, with the number 7, you are also clairvoyant, so please do keep your third eye chakra unblocked. You're going to need it. Neptune is still retrograde, so this should be helping your Pisces energy for you to be able to see the truth of the matter, or to see the truth of some type of situation that may return to you during the Mercury retrograde period. So, Brooke, your Mercury retrograde energy, what's being returned to you, or your repeating karmic lesson, is represented by the energy of the King of Pentacles, clarified by the 7 of Wands. As far as you being a head of the household, being in charge of, at work, being responsible for some type of things, such as your own business, your entrepreneurship, you're learning to set some type of boundaries. It's necessary, and you cannot settle. You will not be able to. You expect some energy vampires during the Mercury retrograde period. Expect people coming to pick a fight solely to just pick a fight. It's spirit testing you, you know. Not every action deserves a reaction with the 7 of Wands energy. King of Pentacles is you being a boss, taking personal accountability and responsibility for things that are of value. And your time should not be wasted during this period. Don't waste your own time, and don't let other people waste your time. With this King of Pentacles, there could also be a heavy focus on family, work, and your own personal health, or you are being more responsible here about how you contribute to any type of negative influence in those areas. You may have a lot more responsibilities or duties during this period with the King of Pentacles, and you're being asked to take some breaks. King of Pentacles in the low vibration can be a workaholic, and you may want to get into school, study some more, clean the house more, be out there in the job, or the real world job type of energy. But you it can't all be about business. You've got to have some fun too. So this is also about you setting boundaries for yourself, especially if you are pot calling the kettle. If you're habitually guilty of crossing even your own boundaries, you cannot expect other people to listen to boundaries that you don't enforce even on yourself. So do not settle during this Mercury retrograde period. Brooke, if you learn these lessons here and stick to your guns with the King of Pentacles energy, your karmic blessing and rewards, thanks to Saturn, is represented by the energy of the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Hangman. King of Pentacles, this may not resonate. King of Pentacles also is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't remember what your rising is, but it could be the Scorpio could be ruling one of those Earth houses, 2nd, 6th, 10th house, or it could be some in your chart or in the chart of someone where this reading resonates. So I saw the Page of Cups when I was shuffling, but you got to upgrade, boo, to the Knight of Cups. Clarified by the Hangman. Hangman is that Pisces energy, your moon sign, the 12th card, also in tarot. Knight of Cups is offers, people coming to you, seeing your worth, seeing your value. Because you enforce these boundaries, you can now attract people of like vibration instead of people that just feed off of you. Knight of Cups also is some type of meeting, proposal, or opportunity that you have been waiting on that may be put on delay during the Mercury retrograde period. So if you started something before or during the shadow period, it just may take some time into the end for you to receive it. Also, it could be some type of truce, a kiss and make up. If you have been in discord with someone, or you had to set some type of boundaries, wherever this is resonating, and these things choose to separate, they may come back. Knight of Cups energy. A Hangman is asking you to look at things from a different perspective, especially if things do return, because Mercury retrograde does give us second chances. It's not always bad. You just may need to think, look at things, look at it on the other, that ain't what it is, because I can't even say it. The shoe on the other foot. But I think this is looking at it from a different perspective, because maybe it is you want one thing, but what is being given to you is better, but you're having a hard time accepting that at first. Okay. Seven of Swords is going to take you out of your comfort zone, whatever this is, but it is a blessing if you choose to accept it. Brooke, thank you so very much for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Oh, okay, Taurus rising. There we go. Taurus rising, dealing with the Capricorn. Let me tell you something. There better not be no Capricorn males in my inbox during this Mercury retrograde season, because I don't have nothing nice to say to any of them. Period. Capricorn is the ruler of my 7th house, and the 7th house is a love-hate energy. So I completely feel you. Taurus rising, which means that this Mercury retrograde is opposing your ascendant, because Scorpio is the opposite of Taurus, and they're both fixed signs. So I feel you. I feel you. Poor Caps. Poor me. Poor me. Poor us. All right, Deja. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Capricorns are having a hard time too. But I'm serious. Deja, let's get started with your Mercury retrograde energy. Let's see what is being returned to you, or a karmic lesson that you haven't learned during the season. And if you choose to learn this lesson and overcome your obstacles, Saturn's blessings and your karmic rewards. I would really like to see a 10 or a major arcana assisting you with this karmic blessing. That would be really nice. there's a heavy pentacle card energy in this reading, Deja. So this could be your Mercury retrograde season could have you focus on work, career, finances, money, investments, like other people's money, taxes, debt. It could also be your health or the health of a loved one. Take the energy where it resonates, or it could be focusing on your values, what is truly important to you. You have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Deja. Five of Pentacles has you feeling a bit lonely during the Mercury retrograde season. I won't sugarcoat the message. Either you're not getting as much support that you would like, you're not getting acknowledged for your hard work. It could also be you feeling a bit strained on your resources, your time, your energy, your money. Please do take care of your own personal health, because the Five of Pentacles can come out as some type of illness or sickness or weakness of the body. So please don't overdo it, especially if this reading does resonate with your duties and obligations. You're not alone. Just because you don't have support in the earthly realm does not mean that your higher power has left you. So in times where you do feel like nobody understands me, nobody's listening, who's there for me, talk to them, because they hear us. We may not think it, but they are listening to you. So, Deja, Mercury retrograde energy, what has been returned to you is represented by the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Cups. I see some type of commitment, job, some type of partnership, something that you either have been working hard on or working towards, bringing you some type of emotional disappointment. I cannot sugarcoat this reading for you, Deja. It could be you being triggered by some either events of the past, something maybe that happened in May or August with the 5 and the 8, or it could be something recent happening in those areas where you're either feeling remorseful, sorry, there could be some exchange of apologies between yourself and others, or there's some sense of guilt here connected to that energy. If you're working very hard, if work is kicking your butt, you could be feeling very lonely, like you don't have as much fun, or you just don't have the time to do the things that you would like to do. Take it easy during the Mercury retrograde period. If there was some type of separation or some discord between you and someone, especially if they have Virgo in their chart, it's Virgo energy. Five of Cups is Scorpio energy. Scorpio, Eight of Pentacles, Virgo. Could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or the chart of someone where this resonates. They may be coming back to apologize, because for the Five of Cups energy, to say that they're sorry. And if it is you that needs to practice forgiveness, either to yourself or others, you are being encouraged to do so. But do expect some challenges, especially with these double fives. 5 is Taurus energy, a Hierophant energy, but 5 is change. It's also instability. 1 minute it's this, the next minute it's this. You're either in or out. Things may be fluctuating or changing a lot in this Mercury retrograde period, and you may be feeling a bit unstable in some area of your life. So, Deja, if you can learn the lessons where this reading resonates for you, your karmic rewards and blessing is represented by the energy of the Two of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. This is very interesting. 6 is bringing in Saturn. 6 is karmic. A Six of Pentacles is some type of gift, to receive something. Maybe it is that you overburden yourself, and so you're a hard worker, but you overburden yourself, and then you later on, when you're near burnout, think, gosh, I wish I hadn't committed to this. I wish I wouldn't have done this, or I should not have accepted this offer, or I should not have even offered to do X, Y, and Z. You are now learning how to mine your energy. Reciprocity is the Six of Pentacles energy also, and moderation. You cannot overdo it. You will regret it, wherever this is, whether this is you lending money to family members because the holiday season is coming up, or you sacrificing your food, sleep, fun because of work or some obligation, you will learn that you cannot do that. You will become very miserable if you continue on with those self-imposed restrictions. Six of Pentacles also is you being brave enough to say no, especially when people come to help you. Two of Swords is like, no deal. And the Six of Pentacles is, hey, can I have? You're getting the strength to say no, and learn that no is a complete answer, period. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody, especially when it comes to your own resources. 𝙠𝙚𝙖𝙫, thank you very much for joining me and for your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Oh, 𝙠𝙚𝙖, I work so hard at my job. You can't listen. And you're looking at Taurus energy with that 5. No, ma'am. That job will replace you in a heartbeat. Your family cannot replace you. You cannot be replaced in your personal life. That job, do not sacrifice your happiness or your health for a job. Period. I mean, pot on the kettle. This is why I do these readings. I'm not there yet. I'm also on my road to Ascension, but I also work very hard. And I feel like my accident was like a reality check, because I was rushing for dinner right before, like 2 hours before I was supposed to go live, rushing for dinner to get on here and cut the crap out of myself. And it was Spirit saying, if we don't hurt this chick, she will not stop working. And it was the first time that I've ever injured my hands and could not work. Do not do that to yourself. Do not be like me, okay? All right. Hey, Sarah. Hey, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. All right. Sage is next. All right, Sage. What is it? Nine of Pentacles and the Justice card. Let's see if they come back out. No. All right. Your card trying to attack me. The Queen of Swords, Sage, is at the bottom of your deck. Queen of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If not, Queen of Swords has you in watch mode during the Mercury retrograde season. So maybe it is not the best time for you to make any concrete decisions. Either you're not getting all of the information that you need, throat chakra blockage. Oh gosh. Either you're not getting all the information that you need, people may not be telling you the truth, people may be withholding information from you, or you're withholding things from yourself or others here. And so the Queen of Swords is asking you to do a bit more research, ask more questions, look at all of your options. Also, maybe this is a time for you to get things out of your head, especially if it's been stressing you out, and put it on some type of paper so that maybe you can see, I'm not crazy for feeling this way. I'm not crazy for thinking this way or for having these needs and these wants or these desires. With the Queen of Swords, also, you're being more responsible about your own mental health and in communication with that air sign energy. So take this where it resonates. Your Mercury retrograde energy, Sage, is represented by the 8 of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. So what is being returned to you is some potential self-imposed restriction or limited thinking, or some type of obstacle that you don't have any control over, some like politics, law, rules, divine order, something you don't have any control over that's affecting your ability to be financially and emotionally independent. With the Nine of Pentacles, you're trying to promote yourself, reach out for different opportunities, be seen, be heard, be desired. But this Eight of Swords is trapping you in the mind. This very much sounds like a blockage in the communication chakras, crown, third eye, and the throat. So as this relates to you, Sage, you may be feeling a bit stuck on how you can obtain or maintain financial and emotional independence. Maybe something happens and you have to go back and rely on the help of a family member or a mentor or a friend, and you just got out of that, or you thought you were getting out of it, but now you're again stuck. This could either be your mindset, your perception about the situation, because things are unclear in the Mercury retrograde period, or it could be something that is completely out of your control, out of our control, that's affecting this energy for you. This could be related to school, work, family, health, and money also. 9 is completion. So I'm feeling that you have the resources you need to overcome these obstacles. You went from an 8 to a 9. I feel like you will be fine. If it's something you can't control, you just need to put your mind elsewhere, especially during the Mercury retrograde period. We just need to wait. This too shall pass, okay? So if you learn the lessons where this reading resonates for you, Sage, your karmic blessing and reward, thanks to Saturn direct in Capricorn, is represented by the energy of the Temperance card, clarified by the Three of Wands. So maybe it is you've been working on something, working towards something, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and bam, here's this energy. It's going to dissipate. Three of Wands is the future. It's opening up the road to many different paths. Your long-term goals become more obtainable, more realistic, because you went back and used your Queen of Swords energy, and maybe you go back to the drawing board. This is happening. That's not going to work. I need to do this. Plan B, plan C, plan D. Whatever works for you, it is giving you hope for the future. This Three of Wands energy brings you more patience as well. And the Temperance is you being able to finally get your cup filled too. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, which could be in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. With this Temperance card, you will also be getting some help when it comes to your long-term goals and plans, either by a mentor, help with school. Ninth house is higher education, and it could also be some help from like a spiritual leader, some type of guide. If you're feeling a bit confused about what direction you want to go, it's this energy right here. By the end of the Mercury retrograde, things will become more clear to you. Thank you, Sage, so much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Jenna. Sage is a Gemini sun, Taurus moon, and rising. Okay, so there's your Gemini sun with the Queen of Swords, Taurus rising, has the retrograde opposing your moon and your sun. Bless it. And you've got Uranus. I forgot Taurus. I forgot about y'all. Uranus is still in your sign. So people that have Taurus and Scorpio in their chart, this Uranus is bringing instability, the unexpected, surprise, last minute things, or whatever out the wazoo. But in the higher vibration of Uranus, it is a spiritual influence. It's asking you to see things from a higher perspective, and it's opening up your crown chakra as well. All right. Yes, Sage, that's why. Blame Uranus. I think it's retrograde right now, and I've got no idea when it stations direct, but I can't wait because it's sitting right on top of my 4 Scorpio planets, and is all I can't wait until 2021 and my birthday. My birthday's in 2 weeks. I forgot to tell y'all. My birthday's on the 25th. Maybe I'll get on here and do some readings. for my birthday. All right, Capo, let's get started with yours. Wow. Woo, Capo. I got you. Four of Pentacles. Let's see if it comes back out. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So four of Pentacles tried to jump out here, Capo. So that's an energy of being stubborn, holding on to perspectives, money, information, teamwork, holding on to things a little bit too tightly. Take that where it resonates. Maybe you're getting the opportunity to share more with this Queen of Cups here and show more empathy, show more love, show more care. Four of Pentacles could also have you maybe holding on to your resources because you don't have very much. So take that energy where it resonates. It didn't come back out here. Your shadow energy is the Queen of Cups, though. Water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Queen of Cups is receptive. This is a nurturing, loving, gentle energy. This may be a need for you to receive more support, receive more love, receive care. Maybe it is that you need to start mothering and babying even yourself, the same way you may show to others or strangers. Queen of Cups also in the low vibration could bring about some sense of loneliness, depression, especially if you're having issues with loved ones, and it could bring about, codependency. So take that energy where it resonates. The Mercury retrograde energy coming back to you, Capo, is represented by the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Wands. So King of Pentacles is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If not, this could be a heavy focus on your values, is where I'm really feeling, especially if you vibrate with the Queen of Cups energy, where you're easily giving to others, you're easily to sacrifice from others, but when it's your turn, you're like, no, I'm good. That's not the case. The King of Pentacles is you becoming more responsible, not only for your finances, your health, and your values, but more responsible for your emotional health as well. This Seven of Wands energy has you being determined to fight with your heart when you feel tugged on or when you feel guilty here, and to stay more grounded and be more realistic and make practical decisions for your life. Seven of Wands also is the energy of boundaries, where you are enforcing them with yourselves and others. It could be you enforcing some boundaries with newfound authority or responsibility with your home or your work life with this King of Pentacles energy. It could also be you asserting some type of boundaries within your own self, because King of Pentacles King of Pentacles is married to work. Queen of Cups is married to the house. You've got to find some type of balance between your work and home life with these two energies. Don't overdo either. Don't be a workaholic. Don't be codependent, and don't accept that energy from others. If you may have somebody in your life that you have an emotional connection to that may be very stingy for a Pentacles energy with how much they give or share, or this could be you, and you're being asked to open up a bit more, but still be realistic. So, Capo, excuse me. If you learn the lessons in this energy and choose to continue to fight the good fight, your Seven of Wands energy, Saturn is going to bless you with the reward energy of the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Six of Cups. So, Six of Cups is bringing in some type of a soulmate energy. This could be relating to home and family, somebody from the past that may come back, and you may choose to move forward with that energy, person, a hobby, a career decision that you put on hold during Mercury retrograde, you choose to move forward, Knight of Swords energy, and you do so quickly. So if there's anything during the Mercury retrograde period, Capo, that is on delay, I mean, within the week of Mercury stationing in Scorpio, it's going to be on and popping, bam, bam, bam. You have to make decisions quickly. You have to move quickly. You get lots of communication, lots of mail, lots of phone calls here. And it could be from family. If you have children or work with children, it could be involving that as well. Or it's just bringing in the soulmate energy that you have some type of emotional connection to. This karmic lesson seems to be learned. I see you having the ability to take in the high vibration energy of these personality cards. And this Knight of Swords is giving you that vitality to move forward with your thoughts and your plans that you came up with and finalized during the Mercury retrograde season. Capo, thank you so very much for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Capo's a Scorpio. November Scorpio. Hey, Talisha. October, what day? Please don't say the 23rd. The 24th. I was close. You and Drake have the same birthday. A Jack of Hearts is your card. Jack of Hearts is the cards of sacrifice. So maybe when it comes to love or getting your needs and wants met throughout life, you may have felt like a martyr, that you had to sacrifice these things. Wherever that reading resonates, you need to take advantage of that Seven of Wands energy. Okay? All right, Marlene. Happy early birthday, Capo. Let's get started with your reading, Marlene. We'll be looking at your Mercury retrograde energy, karmic lesson, or what is being returned to you during the season. And if you can learn your lessons and work through that energy, the rewards and blessings you will receive thanks to Saturn stationed direct in the sign of Capricorn. You're welcome, Capo. This is very karmic. Whatever is happening, the Emperor. There's a lot of people here, Marlene. There could be two feminine energies, if not women, that are not getting along. You and somebody else. Take it where it resonates. It could also be you struggling with head over heart decisions during this Mercury retrograde period. You've got the Emperor at the bottom of your deck. The Emperor is the fourth card in tarot, representing the sign of Aries. It could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I also have other elements, so take the signs where it resonates. Emperor is you being in charge, how you use your power, how you use your authority, how you allow people in positions of power and authority rule or affect your life. The Emperor energy is an energy of personal responsibility, duty, and obligation. This could be more like a militant type of energy where you've got to fight the good fight, put in that work, but you may not come out unscathed during this Mercury retrograde period with this Emperor energy. In the low vibration, emperor is like a dictator, my way or the highway. If you're the one in position of authority, please be very mindful of how you use your energy and your power. If you're dealing with this low vibration, manipulative, conniving, bossy emperor energy, don't take it. Take your power back. 4, in the high vibration is stability. It is harmony, celebration. In the low vibration, it triggers all of your insecurities at times when you gave your power away. Either gave it away to your own negative thinking or gave it away to other people because you either felt that you were unworthy or you were incapable. Take that where it resonates. Marlene, your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the 5 of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Cups. So it's definitely hitting your heart chakra. I feel very strong about a potential heart chakra blockage during this Mercury retrograde season. It could be happening in one of your person houses. It could be the house of self-love, self-worth. It could be 4th house of family. 3rd house of siblings, not hearing that too loud, or children even, but that's more 5th house. 5th house could be children and dating. 1st, 4th, 5th, 7th house of partnerships and open enemies. If you got people that don't have their highest intention for you, Marlene, Mercury retrograde is going to bring them out of the shadows. It also could be the 10th house, especially with that Aries energy. It could be dealing with like work, authority figures, the government, law orders, that type of energy with the 10th house, or the 11th house where you're dealing with the community, a broader spectrum of energies. There's some type of emotional sadness and disappointment here in this Mercury retrograde. Maybe you're being triggered in times where you didn't get along with some woman in your life or some feminine energy in your life where you butt heads, and now somebody's back to say they're sorry, or it's your turn to say sorry. It could also be where you yourself chose your heart instead of your head, and your heart made a mistake. And so you're being triggered at these times where you were disappointed emotionally because your heart is so loving and caring. You just give, making it rain, and then you're wallowing in drought here. This 5 of Cups is asking you to let go of the past. Mercury retrograde brings it back up to remind you that it's not healed. So you cannot ignore your emotional pain during the Mercury retrograde season, Marlene. Spirit is you're not going to be able to. Scorpio is ugly. It's ugly energy, and it brings out the raw, hard truth that we have a hard time accepting. But Scorpio is also a transformational energy. It is teaching you how to set more boundaries emotionally with yourselves and others, how you treat yourself and care for yourself in the absence of support of others as well. Let bygones be bygones. If somebody comes back and there needs to be some forgiveness. It's not required for you to move on, but you at least need to be able to find a way to let something go because it's blocking you from your road to ascension. So Marlene, if you learn the lessons wherever this energy resonates for you in your Mercury retrograde cards, the karmic rewards and blessings, thanks to Saturn direct in Capricorn, is represented by the energy, the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Lovers. Heavy Gemini energy right here. Both of these cards are Gemini energy. The Lovers is the sign of Gemini. Queen of Swords is the other 2 air signs, Aquarius and Libra. These signs can be in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, on the chart of someone where this reading resonates. What is happening is you're realizing that you do have a choice, that you are not a victim, and that you may make some mistakes, but you get things right too. Lovers is discernment here, and that's what free will is all about. Yeah, the energy's ugly in the stars. Yeah, we're all stuck at home because of COVID, but you have a choice on how you handle the environment. That's free will. What are you going to do with the stage that Spirit sets for you? You're getting more confident, Queen of Swords energy, in your ability to come up with things, ideas, and plans, and to put those things into motion after the Mercury retrograde period with this energy. Lover's card is also that soulmate energy. And remember, on my channel, soulmates are not limited to romantic partners or even people. It is anything or anyone that comes into your life to teach you some type of lesson. But not all soulmates are life partners, Marlene. And it's up to you to discern. Is this a life partnership energy? And is this something I can grow with that grows with me? Or is this a soulmate and I need to leave it in the end of the Mercury retrograde season? It's really up to you, whatever it is that you do. Emperor is saying that you are in charge. You have the power. So use it and use it wisely. Marlene, thank you very much for your patience for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Marlene says, Chelsea says, wow. Wait a minute, Marlene. Me and other women, my boss and your daughter are in conflict. Dealing with a lot of people, paperwork in regards to your car accident. Marlene. And you have Mars transit in your 10th house. Me too. I am so sorry. It's rough, especially with the Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn conjunction in Capricorn. This is, them versus us, people in power, government, authority versus us, and then with you and your daughter, you're the authoritative figure, and then it's your daughter. Mars is war. And Chiron is there too. Chiron is that Achilles heel, that wound that just never heals. And that's why that Five of Cups energy is here. They're just, sometimes you're just not going to agree. Sometimes you're not going to get your way. Sometimes things won't work out. But whatever it is that can be salvaged, work with it by the end of the Mercury retrograde period. I'm sorry for your car accident. Sun is a Libra, daughter is a Gemini. Discernment. Yeah, lots of choices. And you have, Chiron is in your 10th house too. So okay. So this Mars energy is really affecting you. Mars, I don't remember off the top of my head. It stations direct, I believe, within the first or second week of November. I also have that placement. And I've dealt with the police for the last couple months for random reasons. I've been dealing with these crazy robocalls because of politics, dealing with changing my address, trying to be registered for voting. I was passed up for the second time for a promotion. It's not a good transit. So I completely feel your pain. But this is showing you how strong you are to fight this here, fight those powers here that may be against you. Yes, police. Yes, Mars 10th house is definitely police energy. You will be dealing with some type of police. Mars is also accidents. I chopped my finger. I feel you, Marlene. I feel you, and I will continue to pray for you and your family. All right. I'm so positive. I'm positive. I'm positive most of the time. I have my moments. I'm also human. I'm also on this journey. Jelly Low is next. Let's see what's coming to you during the Mercury retrograde season, Jelly Low. And if you learn the lessons that are being returned to you, your karmic rewards thanks to Saturn's blessing. I saw the Three of Cups. These cards are slippery. Woo! Yes. As soon as I asked that question, I just got this huge wave of Reiki Felt like opening the oven. Woo, hot. Two of Swords, Jelly Lows at the bottom of your deck. Maybe now is not the time to make decisions. Maybe you're in a wait and see period during Mercury retrograde. Two of Swords also could put you in between a rock and a hard place. Maybe you're waiting on something. Typical for Mercury retrograde. Typical. Keep waiting. Don't rush it. It's not going to work. Two of Swords can also be you at some type of stalemate. Maybe something that you're working towards, or you worked on, or you have been desiring. It's just not giving you back as much as you're putting into it. And now Two of Swords is saying, this ain't gonna work. What are we going to do? No. Maybe now is not the best time for you to make a decision. If you are waiting, please continue to wait. Everything is happening in divine timing. Trust. So, Jelly Low, your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Lovers. So the Queen of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The sixth card in Tarot is the Lovers, which also represents the sign of Gemini. Lovers is soulmate energy. So there could be a soulmate returning to you. It could be a past life soulmate that you've never even met. You recognize this because this a deja vu, something goes off. This person just understands you. This situation fits your long-term goals. Maybe it is that you've been thinking or praying for something, Queen of Swords energy, and it finally manifests during the Mercury retrograde season. High or low vibration, it depends on where your mind has been. With this Queen of Swords energy, this is again affirming the Two of Swords. Now is not the right time for you to make any concrete long-term decisions. I would definitely wait. You may have other options, is what Spirit is saying. If there's something you've been working on and it hasn't come yet, it's because something better is coming. Or if it's something that you had desired and it was denied, you're being protected and something better is coming. Trust me. Lover's card energy, there could be some emotional attachment to this thing or this place, this hobby, this career, where you are focusing a lot of your mental energy on. You're making plans, you're gathering your facts and your data, you're having a lot of communication and conversations, but instead of you sharing so much, you're doing a lot of the listening, you're doing a lot of the looking here, and maybe you're getting a change of perspective, that duality here of the Gemini energy in the Lover's card. And Lover's card is ultimately choice. 6 is karmic. You have free will, is what Spirit wants to let you know. Just because you get something, you don't have to accept the first thing that just flies off. There will be other opportunities wherever this is resonating. So Jelly Low, if you learn the lessons in the Mercury retrograde energy and you wait, be a little bit more patient for me. Your rewards, thanks to Saturn's karmic blessing, is represented by the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. I mean, like heat wave. When I ask Spirit for your energy, I feel good. Maybe this is going to be some type of something that maybe feeling like it's too good to be true, some type of big, shocking blessing in the area of career, finances, and health. Ace of Pentacles is new money, new property, new investments, new values, new relationships that where you can build, and it's just not all about love and feelings. It's something that's practical, something realistic. Ace of Pentacles is also new ideas. You're gaining more stability as a reward. Four of Pentacles also has you holding on to it really tight. Wherever this is resonating, there's some value. 1023 every day. There's some value attached to what you're receiving, and it may bring you some more stability in the area of health, family, and finances. Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is also you being able to stand up for your own personal truths and not budging. Four of Pentacles holds on to things very tightly. So if there is something that is important to you, you don't have to give it up. Lover's card energy. You do have a choice. Wherever this is resonating, aces are new beginnings. And I feel very positive about your karmic blessings and you being able to overcome your obstacles to receive them. Jelly Love, thank you so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Thank you so much, Positive for Life. Thank you very much. Chelsea is next. Thank y'all so much for being patient with me. I'm sorry it's so creepily quiet. You are very welcome. I've been doing prosperity work like no other. I mean, I've been doing some work. So if there's a new moon next week, I can't remember where it is, the new moon. But if you're interested in participating in any of my new or full moon petitions, where I do some conjuring and some root working using candle magic and chakra healing, please do follow me on Facebook and Instagram. It's free. All I do is I pray for you. So if you would like for me to pray for you around the new and the full moon, please do follow me and join in my monthly petitions. All right. Jojo says, yes, I should wait. I'm always in a hurry. Please do wait. I'm telling you, I feel so good about that Ace of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles energy. I feel good about it. It'll be worth the wait, definitely. Chelsea, let's look at your energy. We're going to find out your Mercury retrograde energy, what is being returned to you during the season, and your karmic blessings and rewards thanks to Saturn station direct in the sign of Capricorn. What? King of Swords wants to show its face. Let's see if King of Swords comes back out for you, Chelsea. I'm well, like a major arcana to support you in your blessings, but we'll see. Or another a 10. Wow, you've got a heavy, you only have two elements here. You've got swords and you've got wands. So this Mercury retrograde season has you doing a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of communication, exchanging of words and ideas, thoughts. But there, although Mercury retrograde is usually a time to reflect and slow down, you still are on the move with the Wands energy. You're still putting things into action. You still need to do things, and you may be doing a lot here. Knight of Swords has you all over the place. It could be 1 minute you've got to be here, 1 minute your mind is here, and the next you're way down memory lane and somebody's got to go catch you. It could be this information, contracts, plans, deals, phone calls, emails, messages are just overloading you during the Mercury retrograde season. Knight of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I saw the King of Swords when I was shuffling your cards. So you may have those signs in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If not, come down a little bit. If not, this Knight of Swords could also be in the low vibration. It could be some arguments. It could be some disagreements. Knight of Swords is looking for a fight. So if anything comes to you that pushes your buttons, just try to walk away from it, because Knight of Swords is looking for a fight. Don't be the one also to look for a fight or argument or a battle. Take that energy where it resonates. So Chelsea, your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the 10 of Wands, clarified by the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or the chart of someone where this reading resonates. You got a lot on your plate during this Mercury retrograde season. A 10 of Wands is it's some heavy burdens, feeling like you're the only one that can do. You might be the only one that can do with this Queen of Wands energy. Maybe you're in charge and people rely on you, things rely on you, and maybe you like what you do, or you like things you're involved in, but it's still a lot of burden with this Ten of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is saying that there could be some type of blockage in the sacral chakra is what I'm feeling. Like an ego blow, competition, maybe your confidence, your vitality here, your ability to be courageous and brave against challenges is diminishing during the Mercury retrograde period. And you're thinking, gosh, how much more can I take? What else is coming? What else do I have to do? Kind of energy. Just push through. If you have support wherever this reading is resonating, whether it's somebody to take on your workload, whether you can delegate some of your duties, or you just have somebody where you can just vent to, find them, because it's going to help you. You may have the tendency with this Queen of Wands, this is King of Wands, excuse me, this King of Wands energy, to want to hold on to all of these burdens by yourself. Yeah, you may be in charge. Maybe you are the most knowledgeable or capable, but nobody is an island here, Chelsea. So why are you trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders? At the bare minimum, Chelsea, what about your higher power? What about your ancestors? What about your spirit guides? You can't see them, but they're all around you. And sometimes if you say, give me a freaking break, they help you. I mean, they do. You fuss at them enough, then they'll sprinkle a little sugar somewhere. They'll cut you a little silver lining. So ask and you shall receive. But I do see you feeling very weighted during this period, and having a lot of responsibility with this energy. So if you push through, 10 is completion, light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to get some type of relief where this reading is resonating, Chelsea. Your karmic blessings and rewards is represented by the energy of the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. So maybe this Knight of Swords energy could be you. You may be coming into this energy at the Knight level, where you've got some experience in communication, changing your perspective, how you speak, and how you receive things, but it's still unstable. You can still use a little bit of work. You've not yet mastered yourself or mastered the outside. The reward is that self-mastery in the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords energy. You get your sanity back. You may lose it during the Mercury retrograde period, but it will find you. It comes home. You may get an opportunity for a break, vacation, leave might get approved if this is relating to work. You also may get some positive news with the Ace of Swords, something that you may have been waiting on. You may get some type of truth here. You may get recognized for your hard work that's been put in with the Ten of Swords energy. But the Ace of Swords is that ultimate mental clarity. If not a sacral chakra blockage, definitely some blockage either in your communication chakras, crown, third eye, or throat. It'll be unblocked by the end of the period. You're being able to speak your truth even if your voice shakes. And maybe it's hard for you to say, hey, I can't, and please help me. Being vulnerable is a true sign of strength and leadership, and you're being encouraged to accept the softer side of you. Thank you, Chelsea, so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Chelsea says, Virgo Sun, Libra Moon, Scorpio Rising. Chelsea, it does have me doing a ton of thinking. I'm being pulled everywhere, yeah, and you're holding a lot in. You can't. You will feel like you're losing your mind. You can't. So I mean, even if you feel like you don't have anyone in the earthly plane to talk to, get a journal. Journaling is petitioning. You write these things out. You take them out of your head. You put them in the journal. Put your prayer, your words on paper. It is petitioning. So definitely, if you don't have a journal or a diary, maybe it may be a good time to start one. Yes, May, journal. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm glad that your reading resonates. Nima, after Nima, I have Divine E, Christine, Jasmine S, Lachelle, Pinky Lee, Bria, May, Louise, and Anna F. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Nima, are you here? Divine E, are you here? Hey, OG Max. I'm leaving. If anybody would like to submit a donation so that you can get an extended private video link if you want to log off, I am going to be accepting donations until the end of my reading because this is the last free reading that I will do. I will be back next Thursday, but it will require a minimum $5 donation because I am very, very busy with my private bookings and I need that time back for those readings. Hey, Renee. What up, boo? All right, Renee. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. We're looking at your Mercury retrograde energy, what is being returned to you during this period, a karmic lesson that hasn't been learned or a second chance opportunity. And if you learn lessons or you take in the energy of the Mercury retrograde, your karmic blessings and rewards thanks to Saturn station direct in the sign of Capricorn. Let's get started. Wow. Renee, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of your 5 cards are major arcanas. So this energy could be affecting your whole life. Whatever decisions you make, wherever this Mercury retrograde is happening for you, it's going to have a domino effect on multiple areas of your life. With the World card, a major cycle is ending for you. If you are nearing your Saturn return, this could be this energy, especially because I'm bringing in Capricorn, Saturn's energy. This is you entering into a new stage of maturity, spiritual maturity and adulthood. World card also can bring in travel, dealing with world issues, community issues, things that are bigger than you. It could be you dealing with people and things at a distance or that have been separated from you for a long time. But whatever it is, there's some fortune, some good luck that comes out of some endings because something better is coming, or you're getting more opportunities thanks to some type of closure or your ability to close some doors. So Renee, your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the 3 of Cups, clarified by the Hierophant. Hierophant is the 5th card in tarot, representing the sign of Taurus. It could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If not, this could be about family. Hierophant is family. 3 of Cups, it could be siblings, it could be friends that feel like family. It could be you building a spiritual family or being able to get closer with your own personal family. You're getting some opportunity to have some fun. Also, it could be some reason for you to celebrate during Mercury retrograde with this energy in the 3 of Cups. It could be either a promotion, some graduation with the Hierophant. You could be either going to school, involved in school, or focused on your own spirituality and separating from a mainstream, religious belief or some type of mainstream practice and doing things your own way and having fun with it here with this energy. Hierophant also is some type of contract, some type of commitment, and you may be building like some long-term friendships here, or long-term partnerships that bring you some emotional joy, some emotional fulfillment. You're definitely meant to be having some type of fun during the Mercury retrograde period, either with school studies, or fun with family. But if there has been something, an array, or you've had some discord with something or someone prior to the Mercury retrograde period, this could be an energy for some type of reconciliation, because Hierophant is contract, to be able to come together. Whatever it is, it's going to initiate this change with that number 5 energy here, and that also supports your world card energy as your shadow. So wherever this is resonating for you, Renee, if you take stock, be happier, be grateful, joyous, and have some type of fun, and learn the lessons in this energy. Your karmic blessings and rewards are represented by the energy of the Emperor, clarified by the Hermit. I've got heavy teacher-student energy. So I don't know if you're in school or you're doing things with like your parents, you yourself being a mentor, or finding some type of spiritual guru. Wow. My throat chakra. Virgo energy is the Hermit. Aries energy is Emperor. Could be in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, Emperor. Taurus, Aries, and Virgo are the signs that I have. Whatever this is, it's a cordial energy. So I'm hearing a lot. So the first message I will relate to other people. Emperor and the Hermit, Renee, has you connected to people in higher places and people in positions of authority that can help you. So this is a teacher, a parent, a doctor, physician, mentor. They're coming into your life to help prune you, getting rid of things, and put you on the pedestal in this new place of ascension. That's the first message that I'm hearing. Hermit and the Emperor also has you potentially being in a position of leadership, where people see where you've come from, or you feel encouraged to share your own journey, and you feel very confident in this. It gives you more power, this Emperor energy. Emperor and the Hermit. Hermit is spiritual awakening. It's a spiritual journey here where you're learning a lot of lessons. And I feel like that you've been doing a good job when it comes to you reaching your soul's destiny, your life purpose. And this Emperor is going to give you some type of authority or power where it can be used either in the area of education, work, or family. It's affecting multiple areas of your life, Renee. So take it in each area where it resonates. Thank you so very much for your patience and for joining me. And I truly do pray that it does resonate. Hey, May, my email is 𝐼𝙨𝙘𝙀@gmail.com. If you go to my website, I also have a contact form, and you can message me through my website as well. It's 𝐼𝙨𝙘𝙀@gmail.com. Okay, May. Thank you, May, very much. Please do email me so that I know where to send your reading. I'm gonna do that so that I know not to do the reading there. But it'll be a private link, May. So if you need to or would like to log off, your reading will be sent to you through email. And thank you for your donation. Divine E, are you here? Christine, are you here? You are very welcome, Renee. It's good to see you. All right, yeah. If Divine E comes back, I'll get to them. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and skip. Christine, let's go ahead and look at your Mercury retrograde energy and your karmic blessings and rewards if you learn those lessons. heavy, heavy, heavy Pentacle card energy for you, Christine. So this energy could resonate in the areas of career, finance, family, and health. So take that energy where it resonates, or it could be your values, what's important to you, your long-term goals here. The Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So Three of Cups could be friendship. This is the first thing I heard. It could be friends. It could be children. It could be involving your siblings, a family affair here. This is the flirtatious energy, fun, excitement, joy, emotional freedom. And these things are either being restricted by the Mercury retrograde, or some type of trigger where you are lacking or missing something in that area is coming back to you to allow that energy to be healed. Take this energy where it resonates. So I want to keep looking at this part. So Christine, your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the energy of the Three of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So you got threes, heavy threes already. That's Empress energy that represents the sign of Libra. Libra could be in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, or the chart of someone where this reading resonates. 3 in numerology in the low vibration brings doubt, worry, uncertainty. But in the high vibration, you're really getting an opportunity to be creative when you have to deal with some type of obstacles or some issues with some type of emotional disappointment and sadness. It could be, and this is the first message that I hear, in regards to friends, family, and children, you could be feeling very unappreciated during this season. I will not sugarcoat this message. 6 of Pentacles is you giving things away, helping people, loaning money, giving support. And then when it's your turn, crickets. So this may happen to you, or you may be triggered at a time where you may have been abandoned, especially if this is bringing up some type of childhood issues, 3 of Cups in energy, where there was either an absent parent or parents that worked a lot or just weren't as emotionally available here. You're being asked to heal your own heart with this 3 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Maybe it is you need to buy yourself something nice, treat yourself to something good, spoil yourself a little bit when your heart aches just a tiny bit. Yeah, I definitely feel you wanting to give, but maybe lacking in the reception area here. 6 of Pentacles is also moderation, and it could be that your heart is a burden. It gets in the way. You've got a good heart. You're too sweet. You give everything and everyone the benefit of the doubt, although they're big, huge red flags. And then, when the curtains drop, you're like, dang, I should not have. This may come up for you also here, Christine, in this energy. Just learn the lesson. Learn. You may be encouraged to laugh through this pain, 3 of Cups energy as well, wherever this is resonating. So Christine, if you learn the lessons in your Mercury retrograde energy, and maybe a throat chakra blockage, because every time, or maybe even a heart chakra blockage, you know how like your throat gets really tight when you're like about to cry? That's kind of how I'm feeling. If you learn the lessons where this resonates in your Mercury retrograde energy, your karmic blessing and rewards is represented by the energy of the 5 of Pentacles, clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. So, wow, I'm hearing a lot. The first thing I hear is you abandoning some type of group project, some type of goal that once was important to you, that you may realize that it's not important to you. It's not worth your time, energy, and your money. Maybe you're giving to this thing, and you're not getting what you need in return, or you're not getting it fast enough. If this is resonating and it does not improve during the Mercury retrograde season, you're being asked to let it go. 5 of Pentacles is to abandon something, leaving something out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles also could be some type of teamwork, partnership. Wow, you got all these threes here, where there could be some type of gossip, third party involvement in situation where maybe you are doing the blunt of the healing, the blunt of the word, sticking out the olive branch type of energy. And you know, you're like the little red hen. You're making your bread. Nobody wants to help you, but they want to eat. You leave them out in the cold. No, no. You're learning to say this and be more confident and not feel guilty about it. As this relates to your resources, don't overdo it. Don't overspend, because this could leave you broke, is what I'm hearing also. Don't overgive either. If you don't have it, Christine, money, energy, time, love, if you don't have it, don't run on an empty cup, because you'll be feeling broke in a sense by the end of this period. And the reward of that is you finding some healthy, realistic, practical boundaries. Threes bring a lot of uncertainty here, but the high vibration 3 is abundance, it's creativity, it's giving you an opportunity to see multiple options and to choose through power discernment. Christine, thank you so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Christine says, yes, that's true. A good heart. Your heart may be your worst enemy during this period. You cannot be too nice. If people are taking advantage of you, you will see their true colors. Thanks to Mercury and Scorpio. Excuse me, y'all. Woo. That was ice. You are very welcome, Christine, and I will definitely keep you in my prayers. All right, Jasmine, are you here? Christine says, yes, that's true. I'm seeing people's true colors. We're only in the shadow period too, Christine. You got all the rest of October and a little bit of November to continue to see people's true colors. And that Maya Angelou saying, when people show you their true colors the first time something, believe them something. Believe them the first time. Stop giving things and people the benefit of the doubt. It is what it is during Mercury retrograde, Scorpio. It just is. All right. Jasmine S., are you here? Lachelle, are you here? When people tell you who they are, believe them. Yes, thank you, May. That's what it is. Like, I've been seeing that quote everywhere. And my most aspected planet in my chart is actually Neptune. My Neptune sits at the end of my 6th house and almost touching my descendant, the 7th house. The 7th house is partnerships. Friends and enemies are one and the same to me until I get burned. So Neptune gives you this, dreaming feeling, everybody's good type of energy. And then when the reality of life hits you, it can be painful. So stop giving things the benefit of the doubt. Take it from me. If your gut has never been wrong, continue to trust it. All right. When people show you who they are, please believe them. Yes, Pinky Lee, yes. All right. Jasmine S., whenever Jasmine comes back, if she comes back. But we're going to go ahead and do Lachelle's reading. Lachelle, let's look at your Mercury retrograde energy. What's being returned to you, or the karmic lesson that you haven't learned. And if you learn that lesson or deal well with your Mercury retrograde energy, your karmic blessings and rewards, thanks to Saturn being stationed direct in your sign, Capricorn. Listen, don't attack me, cards. I would like to see a major arcana to assist you or 10 to assist you with your blessing. Yes, yes! I'm so good. The Eight of Wands is at the bottom of your deck here, Lachelle. Mercury retrograde, sometimes it slows things down, but if things have already been on delay, Mercury retrograde can make it come like this. So this could be you finally receiving some information or communication that you've been waiting on, things coming back to you, getting off of delay. If you had some slow progress in some area of your life, this gives you that forward movement, the Eight of Wands energy. This is also surprises, maybe things coming out of the blue, out of nowhere. So do be prepared for the unexpected, especially during the retrograde season. With this Eight of Wands, this also brings in the energy of travel and movement. Maybe you are planning or considering some type of move or traveling, and this is influencing your Mercury retrograde season. So please do take this energy where it resonates. So Lachelle, your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the moon, clarified by the Five of Wands. So heavy wand cards is action. It's to do stuff. It is engaging in competitions and conflicts. It is your ambition, your passions, what makes you motivated in life. But with the Five of Wands, the fire energy goes over the top. So this could be some type of fear of like arguments or disagreements, fear of rocking the boat, Five of Wands energy, fear of competition, arguing, fear of fighting or having to stand up for yourself with this Five of Wands energy as well. It could also be you needing to face your fears or face your something that could feel like a worst nightmare with the moon energy. I was just talking about Neptune, and this is influencing your reading too. The moon is Pisces energy, does represent that sign, could be in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So you may be getting some type of truth here, and you may be either avoiding it or needing to fight for a personal truth with the Five of Wands energy. Five of Wands can sometimes come out as a conflict between the head and the heart, and your moon energy is asking you to, see things from a higher perspective. What's on the surface isn't really what it is. So, Billy Bob may come and say, Lachelle, I don't like how you did X, Y, and Z. But what Billy Bob is really upset about is what happened, in May 25th. 2019. So you're going to have to read between the lines with wherever this conflicting Five of Wands energy is happening. If it comes to you finding yourself, be honest, period, point blank. You cannot live through the veil of any illusions under this influence. And if your heart is in the way, put it in a box and lock it up until the end of the retrograde period, because you're going to be asked to be realistic and practical in this energy. So Lachelle, if you can take heed of this message and learn the lessons where this energy resonates for you, your karmic blessings and rewards, thanks to Saturn finally being direct in your sun sign, is represented by the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the High Priestess. I was really feeling like you needed a major arcana to help support you with this blessing. And you're Capricorn sun. So the fact that you got Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, your ruler, going direct in your house of ego and self. This is you evolving to this High Priestess. You ascend. At the end of this period, you ascend. We got a lunar eclipse on the 29th in your sign too. So you're transforming by the end of this year. You're not going to be the same Lachelle as January. You're not putting up with the same Five of Wands energy that old Lachelle maybe have put up with in the past. Instead, you can see straight through whatever BS that comes your way. The BS you put in your own way, Miss Capricorn, and the crap that people like to load on you. Knight of Pentacles is you persevering. Slow and steady wins the race. So any type of commitments, as it relates to maybe even like health, career, and finances with the Pentacle energy, this is improvement, but it may be some slow improvement. Maybe it is the Mercury retrograde slows things down, or maybe there's a disconnect or miscommunication where you need to fight for some personal truth, and you win. High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles energy. With whatever it is, your third eye is really what's going to help you. You got psychic energy here, and you got psychic energy here, and so trust in your gut instinct. It's what is on the surface is not really the problem. So it's going to take you listening to your dreams, writing them down, paying attention to your repeating numbers, this time on the clock here, and praying, if you're a praying person, High Priestess energy, for the wisdom to know the difference between, truth and non-truths. Thank you, Lachelle, so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Lachelle says that her dreams have been lucid. Write them down. I've been having some crazy dreams myself. So yes, please do write them down, especially when Neptune starts to station somewhere in November. They help you because we have a hard time seeing things with these eyes. And so the spirit only talks to us when we shut up. And sometimes we only shut up. Our brains only shut up when we sleep. So definitely pay attention to your signs in your dreams, even if it doesn't make sense. Whatever bits and pieces you remember, they have a ton of dream interpretations. I have a whole dictionary. If you repeatedly see something in your dreams, send me a message and I'll look it up in the book for you. All right, Pinky Lee, are you still here? Bria, are you here after Pinky Lee? All right. Pinky Lee, let's get started with your energy. We're going to be finding out what is returning to you during the Mercury retrograde period, or karmic lesson that hasn't been learned. And if you learn the lessons in your Mercury retrograde energy, Pinky Lee, wow, rude. Ace of Pentacles wanted to show his face. If you learn your lessons during that period, the rewards and karmic blessings in Saturn's energy. Oh, I like that. Definitely a test of faith. Faith in yourself, first and foremost. Yes. Yes. You just need to pat yourself on the back already. Empress is at the bottom. You are learning to be that self-sufficient, abundant being with this Empress energy. You're being independent, getting your own needs met, feeling full, fulfilled, and happy in your own space, in solitude. You're being more confident in your abilities to be independent financially and emotionally. Empress energy has you focus on a lot of self-love, self-healing, getting your needs met, your wants met. Empress also gives you that energy to be able to share that abundance with other people as well, with whatever is happening. Empress is the third card in Tarot, representing the sign of Libra, and it could be your chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Whatever it is, you are coming in with this power energy here of the divine feminine. No matter what the gender is, your divine feminine energy is being highlighted. So you're learning, how to receive more, how to, be supported, be cared for, build with other like feminine energies here, or tap into your own femininity where this reading resonates. This could also be highlighting family with the Empress energy. This is the mother of tarot. You could have a lot of responsibilities and duties as a partner or a parent, or if you're nurturing or mentoring others, this brings you in a position of authority where you can be very influential to the people that come into your life during this Mercury retrograde season. Excuse me. I like this energy very much. So, Pinky Lee, your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the Chariot card, clarified by the 8 of Swords. And what is being returned to you is your own personal power. Chariot is Cancer energy, the number 7, victory over all obstacles. This is success. Do not hesitate. The 8 of Swords is you being in your own way, literally, because you're the boss. You're the Empress energy. So get out of your own way. It could be that maybe you're learning to balance the masculine and the feminine. Maybe you're used to being in charge. Maybe you're used to initiating things. Maybe you're used to handling everything, on your shoulders. And now it's time for you to maybe receive, or maybe to sit back. Or it could be the opposite, where you give your power away, low vibration feminine energy, where you feel weak, victimized, helpless, and instead you now get rid of these limited self-imposed restrictions in the energy of the 8 of Swords that cause you this tunnel vision. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're learning not to do that with the Chariot card energy. And whatever obstacles that come your way in Mercury retrograde, through faith in your own self, Pinky Lee, is how you overcome these obstacles. 1 second, let me put the alarm on my house. So, Pinky Lee, I really like this energy. I feel like this is like a second chance for like an overall rebirth of the self with this Mercury retrograde energy. I don't know if you're Scorpio rising. It sounds like first house is being lit up here. But your rewards and karmic blessings, thanks to Saturn station direct in Capricorn, is represented by the energy of the King of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Swords. So King energy is a mastery of the self, personal accountability and responsibility, as well as mastery of others. So you get this King of Pentacles energy. So now you have the responsibility. You feel worthy of the responsibility, and you feel capable of the responsibility of life, of love, happiness, freedom here. You could be getting more responsibility at work, at home. It could be also that you finally can take charge, and again, people listen to you with this King of Pentacles energy. You learn to find some balance here when it comes to head over heart, and you start being more realistic about your overall life plans and your needs in this life as well. With the influence of the King of Swords, so you not only master your own mind, which is being taught to you in Mercury retrograde, 8 of Swords energy. If you can't control it, why worry about it? Let it go, woosah, put my mind elsewhere. But you also are in control over how you interact with others, how you share information, how you accept help, Empress energy from others, advice from others, support from others. King of Swords also gives you that mental clarity and stability as well to think logically. You're looking at the hard facts in this energy with the Pentacle and the Sword cards, and you're really taking stock on what is going to bring you the ability, the characteristics you need to have the ability to maintain the abundance that the Empress energy brings you. I feel very good about this. I feel it sounds a lot like a first house energy. If not first, maybe ninth. King of Swords is air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. King of Pentacles is earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So take this energy where it resonates, but I feel like it has a whole life effect for you. Thank you, Pinky Lee, so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Pinky Lee says, yes, I'm doing me and loving me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're a genius. You are very, very welcome. Your vibration is very high, Pinky Lee. And with everything that's gone on in this year, for you to come in with energy like that, you absolutely deserve whatever blessing Saturn is going to give you. I feel very confident in your ability to succeed. And thank you, May. Thank you very much. Hey, Bria, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. All right. Louise, are you here? Anna F, are you here? Empress, Justice, and the Empress, Page of Wands, Justice, and the Nine of Swords. It's karmic. You deserve it, Pinky Lee. And you may not have a lot of you may feel like you don't have experience right now with wherever you're going. You may be feeling worried. Nine of Swords energy as well. But you'll be just fine. I mean, just fine. Bria, let's look at your Mercury retrograde energy. What is being returned to you during this Mercury retrograde season? And if you learn the lessons and overcome the obstacles presented to you in that energy, the karmic blessings and rewards thanks to Saturn station direct in the sign of Capricorn. Okay. I would really like to see a king energy supporting you in your rewards, but we will see. I'm pretty sure I saw maybe the devil card. The moon. The moon is at the bottom of your deck. The devil is karma. It's Saturn energy. So there could be some karmic connections or some karmic debts that are being resolved during the Mercury retrograde energy as well. Moon is Pisces, the 18th card in tarot. Pisces could be in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. Moon also in the high vibration, the moon is opening up your third eye. So your dreams may become more vivid. You may remember them. They may seem more realistic. There may be even a blur between, reality and what is not with this heavy moon energy. Trusting your gut instinct in times of confusion as well with the moon influence. A moon may highlight also your dreams, but also your nightmares. Maybe it is that you are concerned about something during the Mercury retrograde period, and you may be triggered by something that happened from the past that is opening up that wound to allow it to heal. With this Pisces energy, just be open, truthful, and honest wherever this reading resonates. Mercury retrograde season, people may not always be upfront with you, but by the end of the period, you'll be able to see the true intentions of the people where this energy is involved. So your Mercury retrograde energy, Bria, is represented by the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Heavy Pentacle card influence has your Mercury retrograde focus in the area of career and finance, health, and family. This could be Mercury retrograde in money houses, second house, your self-worth, what's important to you, your values, your needs, your wants, how you make bread. It could be also in the 8th house. That's other people's money, taxes, inheritance, debts, credit cards here, investments as well. Also, maybe something that has been owed to you for quite some time from a loved one that has passed in the 8th house, or it could be a 10th house energy where it's about your job, your career, your work, and your place in society. You are learning to become more self-sufficient here, and learning how to be more patient with your investments. Maybe it is that you started something prior to the Mercury retrograde period. Maybe you set some intentions to be more financially stable, more stable in your values. Maybe you're pruning away, things that were wants and separating them from your needs because you're in a period of sacrifice or compromise. Queen of Pentacles is you taking stock of what is truly important to you. Queen of Pentacles is the Earth Mother, a very responsible person who knows how to prioritize her life. She has her ducks in a row. Sometimes she can be involved in codependent situations, but in the high vibration, this person is the one that everybody else comes to for help. You're fostering this energy in your space here, learning to become more physically responsible, learning to take better care of your physical health, especially if you have suffered from like insomnia or some type of physical weakness, or you get injured a lot, like shin splints or like paper cuts, you run into things. You're being more mindful of your physical health. Maybe you start a new health regime, that 6th house energy, or you start a diet, or you change something to your appearance or your clothes here. Whatever this is, the 7 of Pentacles is a work in progress. You yourself is a work in progress, and why you have to have patience and faith in this journey, because it is exactly that. Nothing, Rome wasn't built in a day. Nobody just snaps their fingers like that and they're exactly where they want to be. It takes some time. So work on the self first. Queen energy is the self, Bria. And when you start doing what you want, getting your needs met, being self-sufficient, that's when you start aligning with other things of like vibration that just help foster and nurture that solid foundation that you create in the Mercury retrograde period. So your rewards for learning lessons where this reading resonates or taking stock of this energy is represented by the Knight of Swords, clarified by the 2 of Cups. So Moon is at the bottom. I see you waiting on something in this period, Bria. Moon is like fear, worrying something. It's like what happened. 7 of Pentacles is you waiting for something that you've already invested into, whether it's time, money, or love. It's coming. 9 of Swords is saying as soon as you're like, yeah, I give up, there it is. Whatever it is. 2 of Cups is contracts, offers, soulmate energy, some type of partnership, some type of deal at work, promotion, job opportunity, moving to a different office, in your family life. If there's some disconnect or turmoil, or you're waiting on something you've invested in with a family member, you get the rewards here of the Knight of Swords, and it comes quickly. If there has been something placed on hold during the Mercury retrograde season, it's ready to receive either information or communication here. If as this relates to love, take it where it resonates. If you've been stuck in codependent environments in your life before, Bria, you're finally going to get some soulmate energy that's on your level. Either it's something that values the work that you've put into yourself, the investment you put into yourself, or this is an equally self-sufficient human being that is ready to potentially build something or create something with you. Thank you, Bria, so very much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Bria says, I am looking at things from a different career financially. Oh, okay. And yes, everybody comes to me for advice with their problems. Right now, I'm doing life, changing diet. This is very good. for career and investments. So you can definitely use this time to, take a class, take a course, refresher, or something new. If you're looking into get some type of certification or gaining some type of new skill, this is a good time to do that. Go back and redo your resume. If you've been applying for jobs and not getting very many, you need to go back and rework your resume. I've got 2 degrees in human resource management. I work, my whole life is in human resources. And I've got like different resumes for different types of careers. So maybe you pick, an area that you like, and then you take some of those skills from your previous job history so that you don't have like this 4-page long resume. 2 to 3 pages is best. So you may need to create different ones so your strongest skills for each area shows. If you're thinking about going back to school, that this is a very positive influence also, especially if you've put it on hold for some time. This is very, very positive influence for you returning back to school if you choose to. Okay. Thank you very much, Bria. You'll be fine. It'll be good for you. I really feel like this Mercury retrograde is probably going to highlight areas where you've just been abandoning, your needs, and if you continue to put that energy into self, and you will receive those rewards. Louise, are you here? Anna F, are you here? Positive for Life, did you want me to do your reading here live on camera, or did you want your video link? Hey, Anna F. Scorpio Sun, Aries rising, Scorpio Moon. Wow, double Scorpio. When's your birthday? Are you October or November Scorpio? Okay, I'll do it here. I'll do it after Anna's, okay? November the 5th. November Scorpio. But I think you're still first deacon, so that's ruled by Pluto. You're nothing but Mars. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars, and Aries is ruled by Mars. So this Mars transit, this retrograde Mars, is hitting the Chiron energy is hitting all of this Scorpio, actually all of your big 3. So if you've been feeling a bit pooped, or like you have to do too much, or I don't have a word for this, like Christy Teigen me, that it's blame it on the stars. Blame it on the stars. Hopefully things will get better around our birthday, Scorpio season. All right, Anna F. Let's go ahead and look at your Mercury retrograde energy. What is being brought back to you, or a karmic lesson that you haven't learned. And then if you can learn those lessons, or listen to the energy in your Mercury retrograde spread, your karmic blessings and reward thanks to Saturn station direct in the sign of Capricorn. Let's get started. What? Justice card. So karma, I am talking to Saturn, so it would be karmic, whatever it is. Divine timing also playing a factor. Justice is 11th card, Libra energy. 1111 is spiritual awakening. So wow. The Knight of Cups is at the bottom of your deck and an F. Knight of Cups is it could be somebody returning, honestly. Somebody either from the past, recent, or distant. It could be a second chance opportunity also, the Knight of Cups. This is some type of offer, some proposal here. Something someone may want you on their team. Somebody may come back for closure to say, I'm sorry. Or this could be some type of second chance opportunity, again, that brings you a sense of emotional fulfillment and gratification. Whatever it is, if it's involving people, there may be a need to compromise. So it's best to find win-win solutions instead of, throwing the baby out with the bathwater and sacrificing the whole thing. I feel like that whatever happens and where this reading resonates, that you will be able to come to some peaceful agreement and be able to salvage, some good out of maybe an old situation. But there still may need to be some transformation, which you're used to being double Scorpio. So, and this is also your energy here, Knight of Cups, is Scorpio energy. So your Mercury retrograde energy is represented by the King of Swords, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles has been coming out a lot because this is Mercury retrograde energy. This is the wait and see energy. King of Swords is, you are Aries rising. So Scorpio rules the 8th house naturally. Capricorn is ruling the 10th house. So maybe it is you're waiting here on some type of investment, some type of plan, some decision. Maybe you made some goals for yourself prior to the Mercury retrograde season, and you may have already sown your seeds, but you're just kind of sitting back and taking stock. With this King of Swords energy, you may be in the low vibration, feeling like you know it all, you have it all. That very well could be true, because I do see you potentially waiting. If that's the case, just get through the energy. King of Swords is the mastery over your mind, master of communication. Maybe it is that you are waiting to finish some type of project, educational pursuit here, book, idea, blog, wherever this is resonating with communication. But you also are maintaining your sanity and your mental stability throughout the Mercury retrograde period. If your birthday is November 4th, you probably have Mercury retrograde natally in your chart. So I do also. It is usually the shadow periods for those natal Mercury retrogrades that are the worst. When we're in the thick of the retrograde, that's when everybody else goes crazy. 2 weeks prior and 2 weeks after is when we lose our mind. So if this is resonating, you'll feel more mentally stable during the period. If you've not been getting sleep, not been getting rest, you've not had a break, you've been studying, you've been busy, a lot of communication, things seem to mellow out during the Mercury retrograde period for you as well. In the low vibration though, because I heard this kingly energy, you might actually feel like complacent in some area of your life during this season, which makes sense with the 10th house transit. If things have been going well, you may either get a little lazy or feel like, what else can I do? Seven of Pentacles is saying, take your time, invest yourself in multiple places, but one at a time, because you need to do things in divine order, that justice energy, so that you don't get burnt out here. So I feel like Mercury retrograde will be pretty stable for the most part here, and that you are making the right decisions, King energy, with the plans and investments of your time and energy thus far. So if you keep on fighting the good fight, your rewards for Saturn's blessings is represented by the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Swords. So You got king energy on both sides here, Anna F. So that does put you in a position of authority, responsibility, power. It could also be you mastering not only yourself, maybe most of this year you've been working on the self, and now you have to deal with, how much you share with people, how well you're an effective listener, how much you can teach to others instead of you being a student role. With this King of Pentacles, you're being more practical and realistic about these decisions, these plans here, and also being more responsible with your authority, with your money, with your responsibilities. The Two of Swords is saying that you can command with a higher vibration. You don't need to be a boss. You don't need to be a know-it-all. You don't need to be condescending. You don't need to work yourself to death to feel powerful, to feel in charge, to feel in control here. Two of Swords is saying no also to overworking. If you are somebody that likes to always be on the go, counseling, mentoring, working, there's a lack of cup card energy here. When are you going to have fun? When are you going to hang out with your friends, family, a romantic partner if you're interested in it, or if you're already involved? This is you saying, no, I want to take a break to all the real world adulting tasks, and I'm going to bring out my inner child and have some type of fun also. It's finding that balance here between both, when you've got to put on your adult pants, and then when you can let loose and just have a little bit of fun. Thank you, Anna F., so very much for your patience for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. You're very welcome. Yes, a lot of work going on, very busy. Yes, I definitely do see you being in charge of a lot here. But you look, Three of Pentacles, Spirit is saying you need to delegate. You're coming in with the King energy. If you can give it to somebody else, please do, because I definitely see you being very busy. If you do or can ask for help, please do. The Three of Pentacles is saying teamwork. Yes, you may be the most capable, the smartest, or, have the most money, the most values, but, you don't have to do things by yourself during this period. All right. Positive for life. Let's go ahead and do your reading. Luis didn't show up. May, please don't forget to send me that email so that I know where to send your reading. All right. So let's go ahead and do your extended reading here, Positive for Life. We're going to be looking at your Mercury retrograde energy, what is being returned to you, the obstacles that prevent you from learning the lessons in the Mercury retrograde period, your karmic rewards and blessings, thanks to Saturn station direct in the sign of Capricorn. And thank you for helping me on Thursdays, as you always do. The Zodiac planetary supporting energy for transformation. So let's get started. This is funny. Your very first card is funny. I really hope that an Eight of Swords does not come up as your obstacle. Nope. But it's still a sword card. I knew there was going to be a sword card in there. Yes. Um, Jupiter. I would not be surprised if Jupiter was an influence for you. I don't know if it's the moon or Neptune. I want to say moon, but I wouldn't not be surprised if Jupiter. Maybe Pluto, because there's a whole evolution going on here. So I guess I don't know. Okay. All right, positive for life. Your shadow energy is the hangman. We've been talking, and I kind of understand why this is here. Something is on delay. Something that you've been waiting for some time may be triggered in the season. Maybe it continues to be on delay. Maybe there continues to be some slowdowns. Maybe just things just trickle in at the slowest pace for you. What is happening is your faith is being tested. Faith in divine timing, faith in the process, faith in yourself. You're being asked to look at things from a different perspective. Rejection is the divine protection, and if wherever this is resonating, we never understand the first time when it first happens, but later on you're going to look back and go, wow, I'm really glad that didn't happen when I wanted it to happen, because it may not have worked out this way, or it may not have been the right time. With the hangman, this is Pisces energy. You are Scorpio moon, Gemini rising, Libra sun. Libra? I forgot the sun sign. I forgot. Yes. Ha ha ha. Look at me, I'm a good friend. So with this energy, the hangman is again it's asking you to see things in a different light. Maybe it is you got to get creative here with wherever this energy is resonating. Creative with your time, creative with your resources, creative with your energy, creative with the way you communicate, the way you communicate with others, and the way you communicate with the self. Wherever it is, I definitely do see things maybe not happening as fast as you would like it to, which is completely typical for Mercury retrograde energy. So your Mercury retrograde energy, what's being returned to you in the season, is represented by the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Temperance. So the Three of Pentacles that attacked me earlier was yours. And the Three of Pentacles could be education, schooling, blogging, writing, networking, something that involves a team of people assisting you, or you working in a team. It's cooperation is needed as well. The Temperance brings in the Sagittarius influence of higher education. We talk, so I'm going to apply it. This could be involving school. Something being returned to you, or the Temperance is repairing something, fixing something here. It could be your finances, your mind. Maybe it is that you either have more energy, or you are taking stock of this hangman energy, seeing things in a different perspective, and you're getting creative again with how you get your needs met too. Whatever it is, the Mercury retrograde seems to be positive for you. It's bringing you some seems to be positive for you. It seems to be given a second chance here. Getting some type of help as well. Three of Pentacles is assistance. So you could be getting assistance in school, assistance from a mentor, some body in a position of authority, or somebody that's well trained here with that ninth house energy. Ask for help. And you'll get it, or at least somebody to point you in the right direction. So your obstacles that prevent you from learning your lessons in Mercury retrograde, the lessons that need to be learned here is getting your needs met, Temperance energy. You cannot run off of an empty cup. Asking for help. Yes, you may be the more spiritually inclined or mature, but you don't have to do things by yourself. It's okay. Another lesson could be you voicing your opinion, being open and honest with that Three of Pentacles energy in your communication. Maybe you are afraid of it because you're triggered Mercury retrograde, in a time where you did speak up or reach out for help or ask for, professional guidance, and you were shot down. These are the lessons you need to learn. The obstacles that prevent you from learning these lessons are represented by the Six of Cups, clarified by the Knight of Swords. So with the Six of Cups energy, this is bringing in some karmic influence here of something that either you've waited on for a while, nostalgia, and then in bam. So as an obstacle, you're still waiting. That's the obstacle. A Six of Cups is the karmic lesson about getting your needs met. Cup energy, heart, being happy, having fun. You're important too, receiving and giving love unconditionally, and sharing that type of love, even in your words and your speech. There may be some difficulty you receiving that or sharing that energy between other people. A Six of Cups also involves children. So maybe there is some triggers, some childhood trigger that comes up, or some old issue that is either on delay or was on the road of recovery, and it seems to either be stalled or slows down. And the Knight of Swords is you wanting to hurry up, move a bit quicker. Try not to make any impulsive, premature decisions during this period. The Six of Cups energy is saying that you could be emotionally charged. You could be emotionally charged and speak out of turn, say things out of turn because of your feelings. Okay, just take your time. Okay, before verbally expressing yourself, especially. So if you learn the lessons in your Mercury retrograde and overcome your obstacles in this card energy, your karmic blessings and rewards, thanks to Saturn stationing direct, is represented by the Three of Wands, clarified by the High Priestess. You evolve. You finally do evolve to this higher state of consciousness, the High Priestess energy. This is triggering your Scorpio moon and your Gemini rising. Gemini is communication here, and it may not be that water energy, but Geminis are very psychic energy, and this is your third eye chakra cracking wide open. So your dreams will continue to become more vivid. You will continue to have people that may be in need reach through to you in your subconscious mind. You could see somebody, they say everything's fine, and then you'll dream about them and they're in trouble. That's them really reaching out for help. You will have to use your power of discernment on how you make your future decisions when it comes to your dreams and these signals that you get, because not everybody is on your level. They're not going to understand your gifts. They're not going to believe you. Honestly, you may have people that just don't believe you, but you're psychic, so you're right. Just wait till after Mercury retrograde so you can say I told you so. When it comes to the Three of Wands energy, this is you feeling more empowered, with you being able to make plans for the future, your long-term goals here. You see more options because of this Hangman energy, and you are realizing that divine timing truly is playing an important factor in your life. So I heard Jupiter because of evolution. Maybe Pluto because this is a transformation. I have no idea. But the planetary supporting energy that's going to assist you in the transformation is Pluto. Pluto. We have a new moon in your sign in November. The new moon in Scorpio, and when Mercury stations direct in Scorpio, November is going to be very good for Taurus Scorpio energy. You may be getting your butt kicked right now, but it's the forward movement is going to bring you these blessings here. You are evolving. It's this transformation. Pluto is that Scorpio energy, and from the ashes you rise like a phoenix. And you may have been getting beat down this year, but by the end of the year, you're being set up for some type of greatness, some good opportunities here. So you're going to have to go through some ugly Pluto energy before you can get the rewards, but it'll be well worth it. Thank you, Positive for Life, so very much for assisting me as you always do. If we need to talk, text me. You know how to reach me. I love you very much, and thank you, and pray that your reading resonates. Yes, yes, it will. It will get better. And just, when it comes to your dreams, write them down, because I do feel like that people may struggle to receive your message as well. So like I said, just wait till after the retrograde so you can say, well, flip, flip, flip. 2 weeks ago, I saw this happen in my dream. So it takes some time, but we're moving into the age of Aquarius. All of the psychics, the real ones anyway, people will start believing in us, and you'll start attracting your own little herd of followers, when you open yourself up to receive them. Thank you so very much. I'm very proud of myself to be able to have work tonight, because I've hit this thing, like hit, and I cannot have that hurt just doing that. But I've hit this thing, and it's still very tender, but it doesn't hurt as much. I still can't fully bend it because it's like right here on the bend, but I can at least shuffle my cards somewhat. So I've been working this week. Thank you, May. Thank you so very much. I love you all. I love you all so much. I have been doing my free readings for almost 2 years on Thursdays, and it's bittersweet that I have to move these readings to donation only, because I'm just so busy with my private bookings that I've limited myself in the amount of appointments that I can take, and my free time is strained. So I am doing this because I kind of have to, but they're not going away. I love y'all. So I am going to learn how to go live on Instagram. I'm old. I turned 33 this year, so I don't know how, but I'm going to learn how to go live on Instagram, and I will be popping in when my schedule allows to do readings there. I'm always on Facebook, so if you follow me on 𝐼𝙨 Tarot on my business page, or if you're following me on my personal page, I will be going live on either one of those at random times during the day to do pop-up readings. I don't have any plans for my birthday this year. I don't know what old people do for their birthdays, but I'll probably be doing live readings on Sunday the 25th on my birthday. So follow me, check me out. I will try to give you all some notice when I do go live. I will still be popping in here on YouTube too to do these readings, and that's probably easier because I can schedule that, so you'll get the notification if you have your bell turned on. If you need a private booking, whether a video chat, phone call, or a recorded reading, please do check out my website, 𝐼𝙨tarot.com, for details of my card services. I am a cartomancer. So now I don't just do tarot. I do oracle. I do Lenormand. I'm studying Italian cartomancy right now, German cartomancy, Sibylla, Kipper. Lenormand is French. I mean, I do it all. Gypsy wits. I do it all. I feel proficient in astrology and destiny cards. Please check out my personal page because I've already have a prediction of the presidential election. It's going to be bomb. If you're interested in those services for your own personal reports, please do reach out to me. I do my full and new moon petitions every 2 weeks, but I offer chakra healing as well as uncrossings, cupid healings, heart chakra healings, and unblocking of your crown chakra. Check all those services out on my website. I love you very much. May said I tried learning Lenormand and had to give it up because astrology is more interesting. You know what? Look, if you started with tarot, things complicated like tarot and astrology, Lenormand can seem pretty basic. I struggle with Lenormand because tarot makes you think of like the highest vibration. It's a bigger meaning than this basic card. No, Lenormand is what it is. If you see a child, it's about kids. If you see a stork, it's about a change or a pregnancy. It's pretty basic. So I can see the struggle there. But I love Lenormand. I've got my certification in Lenormand. So I love you guys. I will be getting on to my private bookings and my extended readings. I will be sending those out to you all throughout the week and throughout the weekend between now and Sunday. Please, if you sent me a donation, reach out to me on social media or email so I know who you are and where to send your reading. I love you so very much. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.